All right, so here we're going to demo in slow motion how the Magic Kava Bucket does a better job at kneading the kava than you would by hand, and also how it differs from a blender. Now, a blender will rip the root up into a micronized state, and that's gonna rip up all the fibers that you would normally strain out and contaminate your kava beverage with that. So that's why when you use the blender, you're more likely to get nausea from drinking kava, because you're micronizing the kava root down to a fine particle size that you drink, which you would normally not drink if you just kneaded. Now this spins at almost 300 RPM, the bumper plate in the Magic Kava Bucket. Another thing to note is that the Magic Kava Bucket is a combination with the Magic Kava Strainer, and the Magic Kava Strainer is also our patent pending design that uses a 2-layer system which separates the kava root by particle size, giving more surface area for the bumper plate to beat and make a better, stronger, smoother kava. So it's all about efficiency. This does it way better than hand. It also does it a lot cleaner. It's hands-free, and it's consistent every single time. We're gonna film this in slow motion so you can see how it beats the kava up better than you would by hand. So let's get to slow motion here. So once it's done, you have two options. You can take the bucket off, bring this over to your kumete, kava bowl, or you can dispense into a shell or a cup. So you want to use this just as a drink server. You have this here for your session. Come back, fill a cup up, go do your thing, come back, spin it. And that's another thing too, to note, that if you're going to just dispense out of this, we all know kava settles, so if you are filling up one cup at a time and coming back a few minutes later to fill up another, this will settle. You just simply turn it on for a little bit, spin it up, and then it's mixed up again, and you can dispense the kava. And this is half a gallon that we did. The Magic Kava Bucket can do half a gallon to a gallon of liquid. That doesn't mean you can only make a gallon of kava. What we mean by a gallon of kava for the max is the liquid kava. So if you want to add more kava root powder to that, with a gallon liquid, you can make a more concentrated blend, dump out your first wash, add another gallon, and so forth to get the amount that you actually want. Yep, this is at kavafan.com.